The future of the Sonic franchise has never looked this bright. We have so much to look forward to and new projects that are being made right now. We may be looking at what could be the best Sonic decade of all time. But what are these things? Well, today I will look over some that we already know and some speculations and how I think that with the right people we can see Sonic becoming a gaming titan once more. If you like the content, subscribe and turn your notice on. Now let's begin. The 2020s have been pleasantly great for the Sonic franchise. While there may have been a few missteps, mainly in the games department, they somehow got their shit together. I even played Sonic Colors Ultimate recently and it played very well. The comics have been received pretty well and the movies is, well, we already know how that's going. So all pretty good and all, but how about the games and the show coming up very soon? Well, I will discuss with you starting with the games. After Sonic Colors Ultimate and Origins' horrible launches, people started to worry that Sega would fuck up yet again with launch somehow. But I have no worries, to be honest, because the two products before Frontiers weren't entirely made by Sonic Team. Origins had a part of Sonic Team helping the development, but it was mostly headcanon and stealth doing the work, if I'm not wrong. And 2, there hasn't been a broken ass launch for a mainline Sonic game since 06. Tell me one mainline Sonic game after 06 that had a buggy broken launch. You can't. Now that that's out of the way, let's briefly discuss Frontiers, its leaks, a potential mobile game for Frontiers probably, or something new, and a new 2D modern game coming. So, to whoever went out of their way to do all of that for the cloud. Why?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
You literally ruined the whole point of Sega's marketing and potentially soiled the relationship between fans and company. Now look, I saw the leak and was pleasantly surprised at how dark and unsettling the opening cutscene is, but I could have waited a little longer. Everyone could have waited a little longer. Why can't some people accept that something should not be shown until either Sega decides to show them or when the game comes out? This is very unacceptable and the guy that did it should be punished, in my opinion. I may be going a bit overboard, but this was big. So we got the soap shoes back in the Sonic game that are used by Sonic, so that's a W. Now let's talk about a potential mobile game for Sonic Frontiers probably, or a completely new game only for mobile. So a while ago, Sega Hardlight said that they are working on a new Sonic game. However, what's interesting is that it's going to be an ambitious story-driven platformer, and that leads me to two things. One, they are working on a completely different version of Frontiers, like how Sonic Colors had two different versions, the main one and the DC one, which is more serious and has a different final boss. Or 2, they are working on a completely new Sonic game only for mobile devices. Now, I don't know which one is the right one, to be honest. I'm 50-50. On one hand, I want a different side of the story of probably Sonic Team's most ambitious game yet. On the other hand, it's gonna be a brand new Sonic game for only mobile devices, and it's probably gonna be a spin-off. It's very hard to choose, to be honest. Now with the 2D modern Sonic game finally. Around June/July, I saw a video about a leak from 4chan that a 2D modern Sonic game for 2023 is in the works. I don't know how true that is, but I guess the future will give us the answer soon. And that the gameplay is going to be a hybrid of Sonic Rush and Sonic Advance, so that would be really cool. I cannot express how hyped I am for the future of Sonic. There is just so much to look forward to, and at this point I feel kinda overwhelmed. The 2020s, while not kind to the world, have been so far kind to Sonic, and hopefully Sega learns from their past mistakes moving forward and giving the developers and content creators much more freedom on what to do. The ASU to go as smoothly as the MCU did, and for Sonic Prime to become successful or at the very least decent. And so that was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe and turn your notice on because the Sonic hype is growing with every second. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Peace!